What is going on, everyone? Good evening. Welcome back. It is Thursday night here on the Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. That means we are getting ready for race number 6 in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup. We are past the halfway point of the season. It is winding down. It is starting to talk about who is going to be advancing into the championship run. Now, with including tonight, 5 races left. But before we get there, these drivers are going to take on, under the hot sun, Texas Motor Speedway. We are 30-plus strong here tonight. 30 drivers coming in. You can see we got Texas next week, going to head to Talladega. Then it's just Dover, Kansas, and Darlington to round out the regular season before we start championship racing here. This season has been flying by, and it has been a fun one. Second season in the next gen here at the Cyber Thunder Racing League with the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup. And we're starting to see a lot of drivers figure this car out and get it rotating fast for them, if you will. Pull up our points here coming into the night. Let's start with the Division 3, as we've already got some colors up on the board. You can see coming into tonight, John Ross leading the way. Dan Keene right now in second. Corey Sherman is third in points, but you see he's highlighted in blue. Well, he won last week, so he has locked his way in. He has secured his ticket to the championship run. It wasn't like this. We're going to go to the pylon here. The blimp was running out of gas. We'll go to turn 1 entry here. David Rutschen right now fourth. Joey Sainz is in fifth, actually tied in fifth with Jeremy Flanagan. So both of those drivers are actually on the cut line. That's why they are highlighted in red. At the end of the season, only the top 6 in each division will make their way over to the playoffs. Corey Sherman's in pretty good shape because he's locked in, but all the rest of them are fighting for that position. So Joey Sainz and Jeremy Flanagan right on that cut line. You can see Matt Hall just 6 points out. Andy Cork is right there. It is a tight group. We'll see, and we're going to keep our eye on that as we go through the season. Let's head up to Division 2. Points leader Jerry, and he's already got a win as well, so he is locked in. Stephen Mioch is in second. He is not here tonight, so that might hurt him in points a little bit. Justin Horton is in third, Jacob Bowen fourth, Ed Jurgen fifth, and Eric Anderson right now rounding out that cut spot. But he's got some breathing room, but still with a lot of races left to go, you do not want that breathing room to close up. So Eric is still going to want to have good runs to find his way into the playoffs. And then let's head over to the team captains. Division 1, Cody Richardson, points leader, Coleridge second, Kyle in third. Those 3 have locked up wins, so they are already heading to the playoffs. So that means only 3 drivers left. And right now, Gary Bowman is above that cut line, Adam Pettit is there, and Dave Sanders is right on the cut line by 2 points to Cody Meadows. Carter Lawson, who was one of the final 4 drivers last season, he's right there as well. So still really close racing for those cut lines. See who's going to shake out on top tonight. 110 laps here at Texas. No fast repairs. And I forget how many tires they get. They get a few sets of tires. And here in the fuel run will take you into the 30s, 35, 37-ish, kind of in that window. As you saw, though, cautions can throw that out the window. But this group last week at Martinsville, we were only the Division 3 drivers. They were clean and green at Martinsville. Bristol, it was a really awesome race. I think only 1 caution towards the end. And that is what saw Corey Sherman secure that win. He's out right now. 6th on the timing board. They're in their driver's meeting. We got another fun one right now. I think the driver's hanging out in the pits. He is. But last night's second place finisher in the Ellswick Esports Rising Stars Series, the 31, William Kern, got an invite. So he is here tonight, and he's currently 4th on the board. So how about that? A Rising Stars Series coming in and showing these Pro Cup drivers what is up right now with the 4th best time on the board right now. Mike Stiverson has the honor of having the best time, although he is hanging out in the pits right now. Let's pull up best time. There it is. Cody Richardson, 2nd. Kyle Nadeau is in right now from a time perspective. So it'll be fun to see how William Kern handles this tonight. This will be his first next-gen race with all these drivers. But he's got pace, he's got speed. Let's see if his luck will turn after last night. But hopefully everyone's having a good week here. Thank goodness tomorrow is Friday. Good weekend ahead of us here. Matt Hall's out on the track. He's currently 19th on the board, and once again, he is one of our in-car drivers. Let's pull him up. There he is. I think he is excited about the return of Chase Elliott, maybe, but he is out in that number 24 Pepsi machine. His nose is itching, so we're getting off the screen. Another one of our in-car drivers having a really good practice session right now is the 94 Alan Ayers. Whoa, don't, all right, I jinxed him, but there he is. You see the VR, heavy contact. You do not want to have that happen to the race here tonight. It will end your night early. And he's going to take a little bit of a breather. Here's William. He's out on the track now. Again, last night came in 2nd place, was chasing down Joey, only lost last night by 2/100ths of a second. What can he do here tonight? We're still 30 drivers strong. A whole bunch of provisionals tonight, so a lot of our heavy hitters are not going to be making it out. See how that shakes up some of the points. Seen a few drivers take practice on their pit entry, and a few have not. So it'll be interesting to see how that kind of pans out for everybody. Ooh, look at that, right? That's not what you want to have. The car's tight in that dirty air, getting up into the wall. Stiverson coming out on track right now. He is top time of the board. Looks like he is a fan of the Texas track here in that Bad Boy Mowers number 20. Chat, who you guys got tonight? Who you picking to win? I think Stiverson's got pace. He's going to do a pit entry practice here. I think Stiverson and potentially even William Kern might play spoiler tonight. But we see drivers like Cody Richardson maybe pick up win number 3 on the season. No pick up win number 2 on the season. Do we see another first-time winner this season? We'll see. But we got a minute left here at Texas. We're going to step aside for the Stars and Stripes, and we'll be right back for 110 laps here at Texas in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we stripes and bright stars through the
Stars and stripes out of the way. That means it is qualifying time. 2 laps, 5 minutes. See who is going to put the top time on the board here. I think is going to be very important on where you qualify at this track. You see Kyle there just riding that high lane, getting right up on that wall on the exit. Starting his fast lap here. He is all the way down onto that white line. Patience, patient. Coming out of the corner now. Getting it wound back up the back stretch. Matt Hall and Carter Lawson get out of the chat. Get into qualifying mode. Kyle's going to come across here. He's top of the board. Let's go to Stuyvesant. Stuyvesant was fast in practice. What does he have in qualifying? Third right now, so he's got to pick up the pace. But our overall points leader, Cody Richardson, right now 8th. I think this will be the second lap here. William Kern is in 5th right now, but Kyle's still sitting on top of the board. And Corey Sherman's going to move to the top. Cody right now really not putting in any purple sectors, if you will, so not getting too much faster here. As I say that, he goes right across and blitzing fast final sector to take the pole away. 3/100ths of a second. Isaacs is on the track, so Cody Richardson right now sitting up at the top with 29.89. Jay are now 21st. How about Cody Meadows? All right, so we're hearing Matt Hall had a internet piece there. Whoa! The 8, I think, went the wrong gear and popped the motor right there. Let's go Steven Music here. He's still out trying to put a lap in. Got 2 minutes left here. Carter is finally out of the chat. He is on the track putting on a lap. How about Andrew Caldwell? He's going to come across the line his first lap. Andrew Caldwell is going to move up into 17th. He's hugging that white line, getting it up to speed here for the second lap. Carter is still coming across for his first time, getting some laps in. He does. He's going to move up to 11th. Carter's first lap. Got him into 18th, and now here he goes. Brand new paint job for Carter this track. Time on the second lap. Does not look like it. Andy Cork is out as well. Currently on the board. We'll see if Matt Hall can come back in, but with 10 seconds, I think Matt Hall and Cody Meadows will not be able to put a time in. So work ahead of those two drivers here tonight. This qualifying is coming to a close. Means Cody Richardson is going to be starting on the front row tonight. Not what I want. There's what I want. Right there. So we're going to go there. Everybody's getting lined up. Let's pull up our starting lineup here tonight. Front row, Cody Richardson. And last week's winner in the Division 3 race, Corey Sherman. Row number 2 is going to have John Ross and Kyle Nadeau. Row 3, Justin Horton and Mr. Mike Stiverson. Row 4, Gary Bowman and Eric Anderson. And then rounding out your starting top 5, we'll have Dan Keene and last night's Ellswick Esports Rising Stars driver, William Kern. Row number 6, math was hard, Andrew Caldwell and Ed Jurgen. Behind them in row 7, we'll see Bob Rogerson and David Rogerson. How about that? The brothers side by side. Row 8, Dave Sanders and Alan Ayers. And then rounding out your starting, or row 9, wow, math once again hard, Neil Hale and Carter Lawson. And now rounding out your starting top 20 be Jeremy Flanagan and Steven Music. Behind there, Joey Sines and Chris Letts. Stephen Hine and Leroy Kolbenitz will be starting in 24th. And then rounding out the field, we see there's Jerry and Paul Turner, David Gainforth, Andy Cork, Cody Meadows, and Matt Hall, who is still trying to get connected into the server. So he might be starting from the pits here. Could potentially be going a lap down to start this race. We'll see how fast he can get logged in. Yeah, cars are in gridding, so I think that pace car is going to start rolling. Yep, so Matt will have missed the start, so he will be starting from the pits as soon as he can get logged in. And hopefully that goes pretty quick for him. Everybody is going to be rolling off pit road. 30 strong, 29 rolling. Pace car hit in the backstretch here. Everyone getting out of pits as quickly as they can. Watch this iRacing pace car get up and off the track. We're going to take it up to Barney. He will control the start for us here tonight. Pace car's down. And we are rolling here tonight. Race number 6 in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup from Texas. Lap 1 is in the books, and Cody Richardson leading the way. Corey Sherman giving chase, looking to the outside here. It's an early battle for the lead. Now he's going to tuck right back in behind John Ross there. As your front 5, 6 looks to go single file. Matt Hall is finally back in. He will be a lap down, though. He's trying to come out onto the track now. Better trim though, an early caution. He'll be right back on the lead lap. We're getting that run on that outside here. Doesn't look like he's able to do anything though. Seems like everybody's kind of meddled out at this point. We have single file. Eric here, Eric and Justin Morton having a good battle. Justin's kind of stuck on that outside lane here. Want to try to get down. Gary Bowman looks like might be able to let him in. Cody Meadows back here, who was unable to get a qualifying lap in. He has already moved up 4 spots in the 25th position and is chasing down Chris Letts right in front of him. Some of this race here might just be about patience. Don't want to burn the tires up early. Mike Snyderson has moved up to 3rd. So Corey Sherman kind of running that secondary lane there. Fell back. John Ross is into 2nd as we were kind of watching through the rest of the field. Corey right now is back into 4th. This looks like he's just not really able to get the car to get down on that white line, so we'll see what that's going to do to his tires later. A little bit of a gap back to Kyle and Eric back there. This is side-by-side racing. Justin Morton still on that outside, kind of just moving back. William Kern is going to get around, move up into 9th. Ed Jurgens back there, Andrew Caldwell, Dave Sanders. Some pretty good group of cars here. It's all for like 9th and 10th right now. Almost 3 wide. Dave's kind of looking like he's thinking about it. He is pushing the 92 into the corner. But Justin Morton here, stuck on this outside lane, is just going backwards. Already lost 7 spots. Getting ready to be 8 here with Andrew Caldwell. If he can't get down, that hole's going to close in pretty quick. And here comes Bob Robertson. So, and Justin here is on a backwards slide. Ooh, it's going to get close there. He's going to find his way there. He's finally able to get down. Now see if he can just kind of stay there for a little bit. Here he signs up 4 spots here right in front of Neil Hale. Ooh, Neil with a little bit of a moment there. He's to get off the gas. Oh, in the background, I see it. Steven's trying to catch the car. Woo! Good catch there. He was all over the place and able to catch it. Right here, Ed Jurgen and Andrew Caldwell. Up at the front, Mike Stuyvesant, as we've been watching in the back, got around John Ross a few laps ago, and now he's starting to put some pressure on Cody Richardson. Again, Mike was fastest in the practice. John looks like he's starting to charge back here. Battle for the lead. Mike to the inside. He's going to fight back though. On the outside. Mike down below. Here comes John Ross. He's going to close in. Mike might clear here out of the corner. He does. Cody's going to go in right behind him. New leader, the 20. Mike Stuyvesant. line is going through the grass. We're going to stay green, though. No caution. What happened to Stephen Hine there? Out of the corner, he's got Connor right behind him. Just kind of gets loose on him through the grass. Look at him. Great control there to not come back up right in front of everybody. It's airborne, catches the car. Dan Keene putting some pressure here on Gary Bowman. This is a battle for 8th. William Kern is up into 7th now. Cody Meadows is continuing his march up towards the front. He is up 10 spots now into 19th. He's going to try to get around Jerry here. Ross is starting to get back right to the back bumper here. Battle for second place. Might get a little bit loose out of the corner. Does this open up the door? Ross to the inside. And look at Kyle Nadeau and Eric Anderson have slowly closed in on this group along with William Kern. So this front group was 4, now is 6 strong. John Ross and Mike Sanderson side by side. Cody loves it in his rearview mirror. They're side by side through the corner. Mike holding him low. Mike almost to the wall there. The view from Kyle, here's what he is seeing. As they're side by side, that 64 is checked out. Everyone back here is probably asking them, like, guys, let's figure this out. One thing here too, Corey Sherman and Kyle, they are teammates. And now they're battling for 3rd position, while the battle for 2nd still happens. Matt Hall has gone 2 laps down. 2 cautions will be needed, and nobody else getting a lap down. Corey Sherman almost to the wall there, but Kyle's going to clear. Mike has survived the charge, but can everyone regroup, and can they chase down Cody Richardson, who's pulled out now to a 1.1 second lead? Oh, look now, this 31 is coming and coming fast. He just got around Eric Anderson. William Kern, he is up into 6th position now. Gary and Carter are having a good battle back here as well. So there's still action happening all around the track out here. It just so happens the front group is all right on top of each other. I'm just going to slide up there a little bit. That's going to open up the door here for Jerry. Now does Neil Hill get to take advantage of it? This group here, as much as they're single file, they are not really gaining on Cody Richardson. seconds ahead. 24 laps into this race. We're still about 10 laps out before we even think about potential pit stops here. Kyle and John Ross now battling here for third position. Kyle is going to get it. John's going to tuck in right behind. There we go. Now we figured out the timing board. I was wondering why we went to zeros out there. It was grouping everybody by their classes. So now we've got the gap in the interval figured out. So we're good. We're cooking with gas. Look now, the current is closing in. How about Dave Sanders? He is up 5 spots. He's in 10th position, staying right there behind Ben Keane. 13 spots gained, though, is this number 8 car. Cody Meadows already up into 16th position. Watching passing here. Listen, Dave Sanders. Kyle has gotten around Stuyvesant. You see Stuyvesant there's kind of pushing up a little bit. That opened up the gap. Can Kyle chase down Cody? 1.8 seconds for this guy out here. You think he just gets bored now? Ooh, Steve Music, heavy damage to his car. What happened here? I would imagine he's going to have to bring it down pit road there. Let's watch and see what happened at the 09. He's already got the damage, it looks like. Oh, he just cuts the grass is all he does. Okay, so he's already picked up the damage somewhere. Mike is starting to struggle here late in this run. You start to think that he burned off too much of the tires. Battling with this guy here, John Ross, now to the inside. Cody's now got a 2-second lead over Kyle Meadow. Justin Horton and Bob Rogerson. Bear with us. Little Windows notification took our screen out. This is a pretty tight group right here. Dan Keene, Ed Jurgen, Justin Horton, Joey Sainz. Joey Sainz up 7 spots. He's in the 14th position, so he's also moving through. We are probably within the fuel. I think it was 5:37, so 5 laps. We're solo tonight in the booth, so I don't have anybody to help me understand or hear the call-outs. There is Allen. Down 7 spots right now in 23rd, but early in this race here. 33 of 110. position. Justin Morton is going to clear. He was stuck on that outside lane, but he fell back. He's still back 6 spots from where he started this race. He's starting to work his way up. It looks like John Ross might have slipped back. Now Stuyvesant's under pressure from Corey Sherman. And John Ross is starting to get pressure here from Gary Bowman, the 08. Where'd he come from? We got our first driver coming in, Ed Jurgen, lap 35. Solo down pit road, though. And here comes second place. Kyle Nadeau is going to come down pit road. Is anyone else coming with him? He's going to get it nice and slowed down. Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's going to come in lap 36. Cody's out here by himself, 3.6 seconds. Keep an eye on his speed. If it starts to slow down drastically, he's going to come in. He is going to answer to Kyle. And he's going to bring it down. Ooh, fast entry here. He's going to slow it down. Yeah, he gets it on there. Stuyvesant's coming as well in the background. Here comes Dave Sanders. In the background, I see Neil Hale and Jerry are coming down onto pit road. So that's going to hand the lead over here to Corey Sherman in the 26th. I would imagine this group's going to want to come down here. You don't want to stretch it out too much. Old tires versus new tires. Corey's going to stay out. Gary Bowman is coming in. John Ross is coming in. Eric Anderson is coming in. Smoke in the background. Someone was locking him up. There's Cody Meadows. He's coming in. Carter Lawson, Joey Sainz. So that's going to shuffle us now to where your top 11 have still not come down pit road. I think Corey might be coming in this time. Yep, he is slowing it down. He is coming in. William Kern is bringing it in. Dan Keene is trying to. Woo! Still going to lock it up. Here comes Leroy's going to stay out, though, and pick up a bonus point. Leroy here is going to try to see if he can catch a caution, maybe. He is the only car to not come down pit road yet. I think he's bringing it in now. Yep. He is going to come down pit road. That's going to turn the lead over to this guy right here, Cody Richardson. Kyle has cut that lead down, though, 1.2 seconds. Wait till they come around. Wait till Leroy comes out of pits, and we'll go back to our top 10 now that our first round of green flag pit stops here are under our belt. So far, we are 40 laps in, clean and green. Knock on some wood here in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup. Cody Richardson made his way up to the front, took over the lead, and he has been leading ever since. Kyle Nadeau is trying to get back on that front row. Worked his way up. He's gained 2 spots from the start. And then he's got some breathing room. It is 4 seconds back here to third place. Gary Bowman up 4 spots. Behind Gary, led a few laps, was up at the front, is the number 20, Mr. Mike Stuyvesant. Still up 2 spots, currently in 4th position. Biggest mover within the top 10 is Dave Sanders here in that 77, up 10 spots. He is in 5th, but getting some pressure here from John Ross, who was up at the front for a while, now is in 6th position. Corey Sherman as well, right behind him, is in 7th. And then we've got Ed Jurgen here. He was the first one to come down pit road. He is in 8th. Justin Horton is in 9th. Oh my goodness, look behind him here real quick with it. Bob Rogerson is actually in 10th, but we were 3 wide there. William Kern, and how about Cody Meadows? 17 spots gained. He is currently in that 12th position. Let's go back to William Kern, though. How about this? Rising Stars Series driver. He's been in the top 10 here tonight. He is battling his way back in. What a run here for this Rising Stars Series. Just jumping in here tonight, getting that invite, coming home second last night. Richardson's gotten around some of these drivers behind him here. Older tires. No, fresher tires, but Pitt a little bit after him. So he's giving a little bit of breathing room. 1.2 seconds back for Kyle. He is getting the benefit of their draft, though, so that is kind of keeping him close, but he's going to want to make quick work as soon as he catches him if he can get around him. Gary is somewhat cutting into this. It was 4 seconds a little bit ago. It is now 3.7 seconds. From Gary to Kyle, it is 5 seconds from Gary to Cody. Dave and Sanders battling. Dave's going to let him go by quickly, get in behind him. Andy Cork is in front of him. He is a lap or 2 down at this point. Chris Letts right now is the first car in lap down, so caution comes out. He will get the lucky dog. Look at this group just right back here. Joey Signs, David Rodson, there's Yankee. I mean, he is right on. David Rogerson here working the throttle. David's going to look to the inside here. Joey Signs, who kind of slipped up the track a little bit. This is kind of the tightest group right here. With Jerry right at the tail end of it, up 8 spots in the 17th position. Anderson. We're going to move back up to the front here. Is Kyle's getting around these drivers here. 1.2. It was down to 1 for a second. And Cody's catching into more lap traffic. Who is this in front of Cody? They are trying. I think that's David Rogerson. He's going to try to stay on the lead lap here, so he's not going to make it easy. Can the 97 close in? Can the 97 make it work? How about back here, though? Cody Meadows up 21 spots in that number 8. He is in the 8th position. Ed Jurgen is trying to hold off a hard-charging William Kern back into the top 10. I think we get a good side by side, but we couldn't see him. Ed Jurgen is going to drop to 10th. William Kern into 9th. Ed Jurgen now under pressure from Bob Rogerson. Cody got around Gainforth here, and that actually improved his time. He had the benefit. 1.5 seconds now. Kyle is kind of stuck here behind Jeremy Flanagan. Dave Sanders and Corey Sherman are side by side. Dave once again is going to let him go and then tuck in behind to save the tires. We just getting close to the halfway point. We're not even to halfway yet. About lap 73 to 74 is when we'll see drivers come down, but I bet a lot of them are going to try to stretch it this round to really get comfortable and feel that they got enough fuel to make it all the way out of one more pit stop potentially. Still got some good battles in the back of the pack as well. I'm going to say back, mid-pack here. Mid-pack. Dan Keene, David Rogerson, Eric Anderson survived that charge there from Jerry, and he's now back into push mode. It's been a while. We haven't done one because we've had so many cautions, but what do you say we do one of our first, crank it up of the season, and enjoy the sights and sounds of the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup here at Texas. it's the sights and sounds for a few laps. Minus my one little internet blip there. Storming out here this week. No real change to a lot of the positions, but we've still had some close battles here. Cody Meadows has now cracked the top 10. 9th position, 20 spots. He has got Bob Robertson, Justin Horton putting some pressure on. We're getting ready to close in on the next. Woo! Justin Horton's going to get tight there and slide up the track a little bit. As we say, as we're getting close, probably about 10 laps out from the next round of pit stops. Let's cycle back through our top 5. We'll go top 10, actually. Start here. Cody Richardson just put Alan Ayers a lap down. Cody Richardson right now has a 2.5 second lead over second place Kyle Nadeau, who's just maybe just everyone trying to ride this out or stretch it as long as possible. So we may even go deep into the 70s before they come down to really make sure they got enough fuel. So maybe people don't want to start pitting until after lap 75 potentially. 3 seconds back. There is Gary Bowman in third. And he's got himself a nice little breathing room to Mike Stuyvesant here in 4th position. Mike's been surviving some challenges. And speaking of challenges, 5th is up for grabs right now. John Ross and Corey Sherman. So John Ross right now is going to hold on to it. These three have been battling all night with each other. These three have been on each other. Mike Stuyvesant and John Ross. In 6th place is going to have Corey Sherman in it. Dave Sanders back here right now having a good run. He is up 8 spots. He is in 7th position. The invitee driver, William Kern from the Rising Stars Series, up 2 spots into 8th again. And just kind of cruising out this middle run, if you will. Bob Robertson is going to get around Cody Meadows. He's going to move to 9th. And Justin Horton is also going to get around. He's going to move to 10th. So start to wonder there, did Cody run out of tires here late in this run? But that is going to be your top 10. Cody Meadows is still your largest mover of the race. He is up 18 spots right now in 11th position. We've seen he has pace. See what he can do on this final set as we're closing in on what could be the final pit stop of the night for everybody. Corey Sherman got around John Ross there as we were going through that lineup. So Corey Sherman has moved back into 5th. Pull up our track map here. I think there's just cars all over. There's cars all over the place. Corey in 5th as he's exiting. Let's go this way. As he's entering the corner, Cody Richardson is exiting the corner and going across start-finish line. So that's the gap between them. So Cody's starting to close in here. Flanagan. So that first pit stop, everybody pit lap 37. 110, so 73. So I think 75 is probably where we'll see drivers try to get to. 75, 76. Does anybody push it to 77 to really make some insurance there and put one in the bank? Does Kyle go before Cody? There's a lot of different strategies and storylines coming into play here for this gearing up here in about 5 laps. Possibly the last pit stop of the night. Caution will change everything, but so far we've been clean and green. How about this? John Ross here late in this run. He has burned up the tires. He has fallen back now. He is in 7th position. He just got passed by Dave Sanders. So 09 is back on pit road. He's been pitting a little early and don't think he'll be able to make it from here. Oh, Ed Jurgen is coming down. First of the lead lap cars onto pit road is Ed Jurgen. I feel this is early, but might be able to make it. Trying to look at speeds and see if anybody else is getting ready to come down pit road. It does not look like it. Oh, it does. Neil Hale is coming in. Carter Lawson's going to come in. Oh, Carter's going to come in way fast. Ooh, I don't know there. I don't know for the 908. That was pretty fast entry. His new paint job. And as we were watching that, leaders on pit road. So what do I know about saying 75 to 76? Here comes everybody up by the front, essentially, except for William Kern. He's going to stay out. But Cody Richardson is on pit road. Kyle Nadeau has come down pit road. Gary Bowman is on pit road. Look at it. They're all on pit road. And Carter was not speeding. How about that? A lot of drivers are on pit road right now, minus just a handful of them. William Kern, he's coming in. Dan Keene in the background is going to come in, so they're going to hand over the lead. Jerry's going to come in. So they're all coming down pit road. Jeremy Flanagan has not come down pit roads yet. He's not going to get a bonus point for leading a lap, I don't believe. He's got to go one more time around to get it, potentially. And so Jeremy Flanagan and Chris Letts are going to be the final two drivers to not come down pit road just yet. Now Jeremy's going to stay out. He is going to get the bonus point for leading a lap. Carter Lawson's going to get his lap back the hard way. But here's Cody Richardson. That pit stop gave him a 4.5 second lead over Kyle here as Kyle's trying to work through this traffic. He's going to get around Chris Letts, who has not pit yet. So now you start to wonder, do these drivers, do they have enough to get to the end? And Jerry is coming back down pit road. Oh, Jerry's got damage. Yeah, he has got some damage that he is getting repaired. All right, Jeremy Flanagan has come in from the lead, so that has handed it back over to Cody Richardson. Chris Letts, looks like he is going to be coming in down pit road, so went all the way to lap 78. So Cody Richardson back in the front here. Not really back in, he never left the front, but just out of the pit cycles. 4 seconds is the lead over Kyle Nadeau. Gary Bowman is in third, Mike Stiverson fourth, and Corey Sherman in fifth. After our second round of green flag pit stops. But Corey Sherman has got Dave Sanders right on his tail. Jerry's back out after getting that damage repaired, so he must have hit the wall somewhere pretty heavy to make him have to come back down pit road. It's just a mix of cars out here, lead lap versus lap down drivers. And you want to talk about just kind of coasting at this point. If you got fuel to save and save some laps, Cody Richardson's got the gap to do it. It is now 3.5 seconds, so Kyle is closing in, but that is more than enough time if you want to potentially do some fuel savings, as Kyle here is on a mission. He just put in the fastest lap of the race that last lap by 29.8. And he's going to go better that time at 29.77. So he's turning it on here late in this run. Well, not late in this run, early in this run, but late in this race. 3.3 seconds is the gap. He's kind of caught Matt Hall here, and he's kind of stalled his run out in that dirty air. Cody Meadows here in the 8th, back up into the top 10 in 9th position. William Kern is right there, back in 10th. How about Joey Sainz too? Up 10 spots in 11th position right now. Getting ready to be a good battle here for 8th position. Justin Horton, Cody Meadows, and William Kern. A downshift? It is. Cody's going to get by there. I was not thinking I was going to hear that, but I wonder if that was on accident. Let's see if he does it again. Yeah, he does it again. Learn something new. Corey Sherman, Dave Sanders are still having a good battle here. Mixed in with some lap cars. William Kern is trying to get around Justin Horton here if possible. 25 laps to go. Up at the front, Cody Richardson still holding on to a 3.1 second lead over Kyle Nadeau. There you can see Kyle in the background. 23 laps to go. Does Kyle have anything? Can he gain? He's got it under 3 seconds now. Back up to 3.1. Ooh, Dave Sanders and Corey Sherman. That was a close call there. I don't know if Corey got loose or if Dave Sanders hit him a little, like helped him get loose. Let's jump back and watch here. The 26 started to get loose now to catch it, and that opened up the door for Dave Sanders. I think we do one more view of that. Here's from Dave's view. Oh, yeah, you can see the 26 starting to slide around. Oh, and he's going to hit the wall a little bit. Just a tight, slight tap there. I don't think it did any significant damage, so he should be fine. These three here have not separated from each other. Cody Meadows, Justin Horton, William Kern. Looks to the inside. Looks like he's trying to get a run. 20 laps to go. Start to think about fuel. Do these drivers that pit 73, do they have enough? Or do they got a splash of gas coming? Arthur here has fallen back now. Justin Horton's going to retake it. Cody's going to fight back though. William Kern behind, loves it. Oh, Justin's going to clear and move back into 8th position. Mowing the grass over there. That corner. Oh, Cody's going to get the wall on quarter entry. I don't think that really hurt the car, just maybe a little bit of his momentum here, but at the top lane, he's going to start moving up here. That's where he likes to run. Norton is slowly pulling away. William Kern is going to look to see if he can find a run here. 17 to go. Turner cutting the grass a little bit. Just showed up as an off track. Talked about Stuyvesant. He is a 4th position right now. But you see Dave Sanders in the background closing in. Big battle right now is for 9th position, William Kern and Cody Meadows. William unable to find a gap here. He can get right to that back bumper. Ooh, does he get a run off the corner? Closing in. Send it in. Cody's going to kind of run that middle lane there. 14 to go. Side by side off the corner. Get clear coming out of the corner. Cody's going to get a good run here down the backstretch. Has to get out of it just a little bit. And now the 31 is going to clear. Put William Kern into 9th. Oh, I think Justin Horton just slided the wall just a little bit. Corey Sherman and John Ross now battling. This is for 6th position. 13 to go. Cody Richardson has himself a nice 4-second lead now over Kyle Nadeau. He does not want to see a caution. As John is going to clear Corey. That's going to put John into 6th position. Eric Anderson and David Rogerson are battling. This is for 13th position. David just passed Eric, so Eric is fighting back. Eleven laps to go. Ooh, Eric's so close to the wall right there. Who's got the fuel? I'll tell you what. the top 8 all pit lap 73. William Kern pit lap 74. Is that extra lap of fuel? Does that do anything? 10 to go. I think they're all fine on fuel. Caution comes out. They're all probably coming in because I don't think they'll have enough for a green, white, checkered, and I believe they still got tires, only having 2 green flag pit stops here tonight. But look in front of Cody Richardson here. It is rush hour traffic that he is looking in front of him as these are drivers battling for positions. As he's catching them here, coming to 8 laps to go. Getting calm and cool and collected in here. That is Andrew Caldwell in front of him, 18th place, getting ready to go a lap down. It is side by side in front of Cody right now. David Gainford, Andy Court, Chris Letts is right there. A little bit of a wiggle there out of the 64. So far they've been moving up and in the high lane for him. 7 to go. What's in front of them, though, Ed Jurgen and Bob Rogerson, this is a battle for position here between the 16th and 17th place car. So that's going to be real interesting there. Chris Letts is going to go in. Ed Jurgen looks like he's fading back here a little bit. Ed's going to get a big run off the corner, though. High 5 in the air, 5 laps to go. Cody Richardson sitting on a 4-second lead, navigating a whole bunch of traffic. Nobody wants to see a caution right now. Well, Kyle does. Gary Bowman probably wouldn't mind. Same with Mike Stuyvesant. Cody Richardson does not want a caution in any way, shape, or form. To go for Cody Richardson. Everyone else is pretty mellowed out and gapped at this point. Cody on pace to pick up win number 3 of the season. Three to go. In front of them, Bob Rogerson and Carter Lawson. This will be for position. This will be for 15th spot here. How aggressive will they be with the leader right behind them? They're going to be coming across 2 to go. Or does Cody play it easy here and back off a little bit? He's got almost a 5-second lead. No need to put the car into risk here for at least this final lap until the white flag comes out so that a yellow does not end the race for you. Cody's going to come out of the corner here. White flag one more time around for the 64. Looks like he's gonna put Bob Rogerson a lap down, coming across the line, bringing home the win here tonight is the 64, Cody Richardson. Kyle Nadeau is going to come home in second, and Gary Bowman is going to round out the top three. Gary Bowman back into the podium here tonight. 1, 2, 3, all Division I drivers. Actually, top 5 all Division I drivers. So how about that here tonight at Texas, clean and green. But Cody Richardson got to the front and just said bye-bye to everybody. We're going to start getting drivers pulled up here, get ready for post-race driver interviews. Oh, he broke it. There he goes. Now he's got it figured out. We're going to catch him still in the middle of the burnout. Win number 3 on the season, Cody Richardson. Man, what a race tonight.
Hey, Chris, it's been a while since I've talked to you. I'll take it. I think I led the most laps. Started on pole. Like, can't ask for much more than that, can you?
It can. As soon as you got into that front, as soon as you got that clean air, you just checked out. But, man, towards the end there, you had to navigate some traffic.
Lap traffic seemed pretty easy. I was trying to cut them a break. I knew I had enough of a gap behind everybody. So the middle run, I think I caught some lap traffic. That was a little frustrating, but that end run there, I knew I had the gap and just tried to make it easy. Try to make it to the checkered flag. Once I got 2 to go, just try to make it to the white and try to make it to the checker.
That's the way to do it. Hey, why don't you hit that gas pedal? Just blip it for me. Just 2 seconds.
Hang on. I got to start the car again.
Oh, why are you turning the car off? Right there. Nope, more, little more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There, right there. That's good. There we go.
You know, it's really hard to center this car whenever you're in the cockpit, so...
Well, hey, man, win number 3 on the season. I know you've already secured that, so you're finding your way into the playoffs, but I know for your team's rolling pretty good right now, sitting at the top. How you feeling with these final close down in this rest of the season? You think you'll be bringing home a team championship as well?
I mean, I think that was our goal from the get-go. It wasn't a driver's championship or anything. It was trying to get a team championship, trying to work together as a team, trying to see if I can teach these guys something. I think every week they've gotten a little better at qualifying, a little better at driving. Hopefully what I'm telling them is working out, and it's helping them get a little bit faster. I think the results are kind of showing for it. We've had a rough last couple weeks with the short tracks, but now that we're back to some 1.5 miles and some better tracks, Martinsville can just stay over there. We'll stay in Texas and places like this.
All right. Well, next week we go to Talladega. How you feeling? You feel you get win number 4?
I don't know. Talladega is a crapshoot like always. Takes a little bit of skill. Hopefully, maybe instead of getting a win, maybe I can get one of my teammates in front of me and I'll push them to the win like I did to Jerry at Atlanta earlier this season.
There we go. We'll keep our eye on it. Well, I know Cody said it's been a while, but I'm going to turn the floor over to you. Floor is yours.
Let's see if I even remember who to thank and everything. I know first off I got to thank you up here in the booth, Chris. You do a great job here every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. Hit that like and subscribe. Get notifications every time we have a race going on. Come out and watch it. Always putting on a good show. Thanks to Wheels for Warriors USA for being our sponsor again. Hopefully they come back again next year doing great things for our veterans. Somebody spam the link over in the chat and go check them out. Maybe pop a donation off and everything. Say hi to all the friends and family out there. Hi, Mom. I want to thank Mad Sim Racing and all the sponsors on the car there. You can read them. I'm not going to read them off anymore. But you guys know who they are. Thank you all for being sponsors of our team, and want to make sure everybody checks out madsimracing.com and intotheapex.com. New podcast every weekend.
There we go. You hit it. No rust for you there. Cody, congrats again here tonight, picking up the win, dominating fashion, and maybe we'll be talking to you or one of your teammates next week at Talladega.
Let's hope it's one of my teammates. I'm locked into the playoffs. Let's see if we can lock somebody else in also.
There we go. All right, let's get him out of here, and let's pull in Kyle there at the end. So close. You were chasing him down, got so close, and then just looked like it just stalled out for you.
Yeah, you get stuck behind lap traffic on a one-lane racetrack, and, you can't really do much. The you burn the right front up, or you have to wait for the lap car to make a mistake. And by that time, Cody was gone. He's just lights out on a 1.5 mile track. I think we should just fill the schedule with short tracks, and we'll call it a season.
You might be the only one voting for that. So tell me through your. I talked with him about the lap traffic because it looked like at points it was working to your advantage. You can use their draft, and we're setting some really fast lap times. But then at other times it looked like you get a little bit too close and just kind of that dirty air, and you kind of just hit this bubble, if you will. Is that what you were seeing?
Yeah, it's so wishy-washy. Like when I was running there behind Matt, I'm running like 29.7s. I'm like, okay, here we go. But then, I got behind Stephen Hine and I'm running 30.4s. It's like, what is going on? And just, yeah, you just can't pass here. The old configuration is better. That gives you more lanes. You can go high, go low. Here, turn 1 is so flat that, you might as well be driving at the Milwaukee Mile. Running around the outside is just, it's garbage.
Well, hey, your team tonight, I know you're locked into the playoffs along with your teammate, Corey Sherman. He's going to head in, and both of you had a top 10 run here tonight, so that's got you feeling pretty good. But what's your team mentality next week as we head to Talladega?
Well, my team mentality is I'm gone for the next 2 weeks, so I hope they can, good track for Steve and Corey and Chris. They work really well together. So I'll be sitting back and watching at that. Hopefully they can either get Chris into the playoffs or Steven into the playoffs, and a really good points day for Northern Empire Racing.
All right, we'll keep our eye on it. But Kyle, second place here tonight, trying to chase down that Cody Richardson, but still going to come home in second. Good finish. I'm going to turn the floor over to you.
Thanks. I just want to give my shout outs to my grandma who's watching, my girlfriend, my parents who are watching, you for broadcasting, the field for keeping it clean and green, Wheels for Warriors USA for sponsoring the series, and my teammates Corey and Chris. Steven couldn't race tonight. He's got a injured shoulder, so we're thinking about you, bud. Hopefully it's not too serious. And yeah, I think I got everybody.
That works. I think you did. So congrats again here tonight on a second place, and I guess we will not see you in 2 weeks, or see you for the next 2 weeks.
Nope, you will not.
All right, well, enjoy it. Kyle, congrats again. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks. Talk to you later.
All right, now let's pull up third place, back in a podium position, the 08. Gary Bowman, what was your race like?
Actually, it was kind of boring, but yeah, I couldn't make up any ground on Kyle, and I was holding Mike off, and everybody was real civil, moving out of the way when we get to him lappers. So yeah, it was kind of non-eventful, but.
So were you making your gains on the pit stops? I know we had 2 green flag pits, or was it just tire management and you were just able to save those tires and work your way through?
Yeah, first run I was trying to save the tires, and I was catching. I think Kyle was battling with, there's like 6 cars in front of me at that point, and they were all kind of swapping positions, and I was able to catch back up to them. But yeah, second run, yeah, I gained a little bit in the pits, but yeah, we just couldn't do anything with Cody, man. I figured by the time I got to the line, he would already be in Talladega for next race.
Well, speaking of that next race, I know you're still chasing down your first win of the season. You are in the points for top 6 to advance to the playoffs, but how you feeling looking forward to Talladega next week?
I'm looking forward to it. I in the past, I wasn't a big fan of super speedways, but I don't know, I've been doing a lot better now. So just kind of keep my nose clean until it's time to go. I mean, as you know, I'm pushing you at the Cyber 500. So
just don't let them ditch you. When you push
yeah,
in
right.
front.
Yeah, I learned that from somebody.
Yeah. Well, But hey, congrats here tonight. Back in the podium, a third place finish. I'm going to turn the floor over to you.
All right. Yeah, big shout out to Wheels for Warriors USA. We appreciate them sponsoring the league, and they do great work over there. Everybody needs to go check them out. And also my team, Lounge Racing, Ed, David, and Neil. And I got to give a special shout out to my father-in-law tonight. It's his 91st birthday, and he's still sharp as a tack.
There we go. Well, happy birthday, 91st. Woo-wee.
Yeah.
There we go. That's awesome. Well, Gary, congrats here tonight on the 3rd place, and maybe we'll be talking to you from Talladega.
Yeah, hopefully. Catch you later, Chris. Thanks.
All right, we'll see you.
Hey.
All right, there we go. That is your top 3 from tonight. Let's pull up our finishing results overall. Cody Richardson bringing home the win. Kyle Nadeau second. Gary Bowman third. Mike Stiverson's going to come home in fourth. Dave Sanders is going to round out your top 5. And then it is John Ross, Corey Sherman, Justin Horton. How about William Kern coming in, the invite driver here tonight, coming home at 9th. And Cody Meadows, 19 spots gained, going to come home in 10th position. And then Joey Signs is going to be just outside that top 10 in 11th. Dan Keene, 12th. David Rogerson in 13th. Carter Lawson, 14th. And Eric Anderson coming home in 15th. Bob Rogerson in 16th. Ed Jurgen, 17th. Andrew Caldwell is going to come home in 18th. Neil Hale, and then Alan Ayers going to be Alan Ayers rounding out your top 20. And then it is Jeremy Flanagan, Paul Turner, Chris Letts, Andy Cork, Leroy Colbin. It's David Gainforth and Matt Hall, unable to regain after starting from the pits. He did gain actually a couple spots. He did pass Stephen Hine and Stephen Music, who had some eventful racing there. So Matt Hall did gain a couple spots starting in the pits. Let's pull up unofficial points just to kind of get us an idea. We'll start in Division 1. No real change here. Gary is going to jump with Coleridge not coming in. Now, Coleridge does have the provisional, so it'll probably shuffle back around. But Cody Meadows now will be on the cut line. 5 points is the cushion to Carter Lawson. Dave Sanders is going to advance up a little bit and get off the cut line. So it'd be very close here in Division 1. Over in Division 2, Jerry's going to stay up at the top. Justin Horton's going to jump up into 3rd. Ed Jurgen's going to move up 2 spots. Meok not here on that provisional. He'll fall, but he'll probably move back into 3rd. Eric Anderson in 5th. And how about Jacob Bowen, who I don't think was here tonight either. So he has fallen to the cut line and only has a 4-point cushion over Leroy. Now, he's going to have that provisional, but I still think he'll be on the cut line. And then let's look over in the super competitive Division 3. No change to the top 3. Joey's going to jump up into 4th. David Rogerson 5th. And Jeremy Flanagan is going to stay right there, right on that cut line in 6th. And is a 9-point cushion back to Paul Turner. So anything can still happen. We have still got 3 races left before we head to the playoffs. So next week, Talladega, then we got Dover, and then Kansas. Darlington is actually the first round, I think, of the playoffs. So it is going to be very interesting to see how that's all shapes up. But I appreciate you all hanging out with here tonight. We were clean and green for 110 laps in the Wheels for Warriors USA Pro Cup here at Texas. If you enjoy this, hey, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. Come join us here on the Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, all the way through June here with the Cyber Thunder Racing League. Hopefully you had a good Thursday night with me. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. We will see you next Tuesday. Later.
Thank you.